It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Beth Smith at Edward Jones and by ProMed Ambulance Services. Every Thursday on Trivia Tracks is now TV Thursday, but since I had something else to talk about yesterday, I thought, why not honor Lucille Ball and her extraordinary legacy today, the 35th anniversary of her death. Lucille Desiree Ball was born in Jamestown, New York on August 6, 1911. She was the first child and only daughter of Henry and Dee Dee Ball. Her father's Bell telephone career frequently required the family to move during Lucy's early childhood. In 1915, while living in Wyandotte, Michigan, Lucy's father died of typhoid fever at age 27 when Lucy was only 3. At that time, Dee Dee was pregnant with her second child, Fred. Lucy recalled little from the day her father died, except a bird getting trapped in the house, which caused her lifelong ornithophobia. Ball's mother returned to New York, where maternal grandparents helped raise Lucy and her brother Fred in Southern, a summer resort village on Chautauqua Lake. Their home was at 59 West 8th Street, later renamed 59 Lucy Lane. Also living in the house were Ball's aunt and uncle, Lola and George Mandicos, and their daughter, Lucy's first cousin, Cleo Borgen-Smith. When Lucy was 12, her stepfather encouraged her to audition for a Shriners organization that needed entertainers for the chorus line of its next show. While Ball was on stage, she realized performing was a great way to gain praise. In 1927, her family was forced to move to a small apartment in Jamestown after their house and furnishings were sold to settle a legal judgment. Ball's career began in 1929 when she landed work as a model. Shortly thereafter, she began working on Broadway using the stage name Diane Belmont. She later appeared in films in the 1930s and 40s as a contract player for RKO, being cast as a chorus girl or in similar roles, with lead roles in B pictures and supporting roles in A pictures. During this time, she met Cuban band leader Desi Arnaz, and they eloped in November 1940. In the 1950s, Ball ventured into television, where she and Arnaz created the sitcom I Love Lucy. The first one would be a string of successful TV series via the couple's Desilu Productions, which went on to produce other TV hits such as Mission Impossible and Star Trek. Lucy gave birth to her first child, Lucy, that's Lucy with I-E at the end, in 1951, followed by Desi Arnaz Jr. in 1953. He appeared in that year's first national issue of TV Guide, which had been published on a regional level prior to that. Lucy and Desi divorced in March 1960, and she married comedian Gary Borton in 1961. After a divorce from Desi, Lucy continued to run Desilu, the first woman to run a major TV production company. For a year, starting in 1960, she produced and starred in the Broadway musical Wildcat. Her next TV series, The Lucy Show, which debuted in 1962, ran 5 years. The series featured Ball's longtime friend Gail Gordon in the role of the uptight Mr. Mooney. Toward the end of 1967, Desilu was absorbed into Paramount Pictures' new TV division. Ball's next sitcom, Here's Lucy, featured Gordon, frequent show guest Mary Jane Croft, and children Lucy and Desi Jr. This series ran until 1974, after which Ball continued to work. Aside from her acting career, she became an assistant professor at CSU Northridge. In 1985, she took on a dramatic role as a homeless woman in the TV movie Stone Pillow, and 1986, she starred what would be her last TV series, Life with Lucy. Unlike her other sitcoms, this one was not well received and was canceled after 3 months. Lucille Ball's last public appearance was at the 61st Academy Awards in 1989. Just weeks later, on April 26th, her close friend Carol Burnett's birthday, she died from an abdominal aortic aneurysm and arteriosclerotic heart disease at the age of 77. Her former husband Desi Arnaz had preceded her in death by almost 3 years. Ball received many tributes, honors, and awards throughout her career and posthumously, including a Hollywood Walk of Fame star, a Medal of Freedom, and an induction into the Women's Hall of Fame for contributions to the women's movement. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.